Hi, this is Rachelle at Scrapcraftastic, and today I'm going to share a few out-of-the-box ways that you can use your sticky notes in planning. So here I have my collection of SticKeys, which are designed sticky notes, and they have a variety of different styles available on their website, right down to the Juneteenth ones. So this one is the butterflies. This one is, I think it's the cheetah print with different colors in the print of the cheetah. I've shared these before. This one is a header list style sticky note, as is this one. This one kind of gives me watermelon vibes. This one is your basic blue gradient. This one has a sunflower border at the bottom, and this one has a floral design at the bottom. So those are all my SticKeys, and I'm going to show you a couple of ways that they can be used. You can actually print whatever information you want on a sticky note. There are shops that sell templates. I did a few templates when I did the 25 days of digital giveaways during Christmas. So these are the templates that I designed during that giveaway. These are also available to patrons over on Patreon. Okay, so what you need to do this is a basic printer. This could cause problems with your printer. It could jam. So you're kind of doing this at your own risk if you choose to do it. I've been doing it with a very inexpensive printer and a more expensive printer, and I haven't had a problem. So this is the base template that you will need, and this is for 3x3 sticky notes. So something that will fit in the square here, that's what you're looking for. So that fits in there nicely, so that should work fine. Okay, so you have your base template. Then you have the different designs that you can print on the base template. So this is a tracker style template. Then this is a to-do list style. And even though some of these already have lists, you might want a different type of list. So SticKeys does have sticky notes that have lists, but again, you might want something with a little more space and a little different. So there's that. And then you have the notes option. So you would need to pick a sticky note that's a good candidate for whatever it is that you are going to print. I think this is a good candidate. So is this one, depending on how big your template is, will determine which of the stickies you can use. But if the design you want to print is not going to fit, like for instance, this grid design would cover the design that's already on the sticky, I have another option for that. Okay, so I'm going to start out with these two because they give me the most empty space on them. And let's see, which design do we want to use? I think on this one I'm going to use the notes, so let's start out with that one. So what you would do is place your sticky notes in the boxes, line them up as best as you can. In this case, I'm going to line it up because these are slightly smaller than 3. I'm going to line them up all the way up at the top and then center them that way and see what happens. So I'm just going to line this up at the top. And if you wanted to do multiple designs on one page, you could, as far as the sticky notes that you put on there. So then what you need to know your printer when you're doing this. So what you would do is put this in your tray or your feeder and print whichever design you choose. So I'm going to print the notes design on this one. So I'll be right back. I'm going to take this to the printer and print it out, and I'll be back. And this is what it looks like. So when I printed these, I just printed them out for example so you could see. So we can set those aside. So that is what it looks like. And you just take these off and place them anywhere in your planner or notebook. So for instance, If I have notes for next week, just stick it in there. I already have lines as a guide so that I have a nice clean sticky note. And these are nice enough that you could actually glue it down and leave them in your journal, notebook, or planner. So I'm going to go ahead and stick these on my writing board so that I'll have them in this planner. Now I'm not very good at lining these up to reposition them on top of each other, but let's see what we can do. So once I remove that set from this template, I can use it again, the template again, to print other sticky notes. And if you want to design your own sticky notes, all you would need to do is pull this template in, and in each square put whatever design you want. Just don't leave the squares in there, and then print just like I did with these. So it can be done any number of ways, but that's how you do it. So this base template and the notes template will be available to subscribers, and I will put information in the description box below on how to access this. So of course you could just write out anything you want on your sticky notes, but if you want to spruce things up and make it a little more fun and more crafty, then stamping is one way to do that. So I've pulled out a few of my planner style stamps. I have these calendars. I don't know if you can see those. I have these from Park Lane with the months. It says events, to-do list, goals, priorities, meals, shopping next week, and notes. These are a little too big for sticky notes. As you can see, it's just slightly too big, but they could also be used. You just hang a little bit of it over the edge. This is a daily log, a monthly log, future log, weekly goals. Then there's some icons down there. I pulled this one too because it says today's goals, and I thought we could work with that. So I have those, and then I also have this with grid patterns. This is a monthly. I've actually used this on sticky notes in my body book for planning. Then this could be used as a weekly tracker. I'm not sure if it will fit on a sticky note, just barely. Then this, maybe if I turn it this way you can see it better. This one is a checklist. I'm not sure how this one is supposed to be used. This one, these are checklists. This is a tracker. So let's play with that one, because I know a lot of us track things. So let's see what we can do with that one. I'm just using regular archival ink by Ranger in black. Here's my block. I have a stamp block here, a small one. You can use whatever color you want. This one is jet black. So let's see, I'm gonna put this on my block. Now I'm not a good stamper, so don't expect a lot. I'm gonna use this one with the, are those daisies? The daisy looking flower on it. So we want the header at the top. I'm just going to ink this up. I'm not going to do a sample stamp. I'm just going to stamp right on here. So I'm going to start right here. And that came out very light. And then I'm going to put one above it. Try to line it up. You could use your stamping platforms for this too. Let's see if I can get one more on here. I think I wiggled that too much. But there we have 3 trackers for the week. You could put a nice little sticker on here and pull that off and stick it in your planner and track whatever you need to track for the week. If you only needed one, of course you could do one, and of course I got it a little crooked. I could do better, but You get the idea. Okay, so there's a tracker. Then you could also do a calendar, which that's what this one is. Probably need a different block for this one, but we'll see what we can do with it. I think I need another ink pad. So let's see. We've already used that. We won't be using these two. We've used this. Let's use the sunflower. So we could pop this right in the middle. That's what it looks like. This is really light. I need a new ink pad or re-inking. And then I could take one of my other stamps and get the month out. Did I pull one out that has the months? Yes. Pull out August. So since I already have one for July, let's do one for August. Now I could put it right here. Let's do it. I was gonna put it running down the side, but let's go ahead and stick it in the box. I think I wiggled it too much, but that is how it came out. So you got a little calendar, teeny tiny calendar that you can use in your planner. And you can take it, you can use this as a tracker as well and just take it from page to page to track whatever you're tracking for the month. Let's do the daily log. Let's do that one. I like the looks of that. I'm going to use the butterflies for this one. I guess I could put the date above where it says daily log if I was using this for that specifically. So I'm just going to put daily log right here. That's not the best of a stamp, but so you could even just take the Monday through Sunday or Sunday through Saturday stamp from this monthly set and stamp on your stickies. This one actually has one that has a list of the week. Okay, so the top part says this week in review, but I don't really want that part. And actually, I could just mask it off, but I'm going to cut it off because I don't think I'd ever need that. And it's so small, you can barely read it, but I'm going to keep it. And then if I wanted to use it, I could. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this on. But I think I got it the right way. Let's find out. So I'm not going to use that. Let's use the Juneteenth one. I was thinking about stamping it to the side, but I won't. Ooh, that's a horrible stamp. Let's try again. I think these are just bad stamps actually, because I'm looking at it and it looks bad on the stamp. Can you see how the line is thicker on the edges? Let's see. I'll try it one more time, but it could just be this stamp. You may have a weekly stamp that is better quality. yeah, this stamp is just not the greatest quality. This is what it looks like up close. But hopefully you get the general idea. And you wouldn't necessarily do this every time you needed one. What I would do, depending on what I needed, is stamp a bunch of them at once. So for instance, in my body book, this is the planner that I use to track health and wellness things, symptoms, etc. So I stamped several of the calendars because I'm using them as trackers. So I have several on different types of sticky notes in here that I can use each month. So I don't have to, and I think I have enough here to last me through the end of the year. I don't have to stamp them every time. And then that way I move them from week to week as I need them. So yeah, once you just sit down and do a few, and you have, you know, do as many as you need to last a month or for the rest of the year, depending on what you're doing, and that's it. That's 2 out-of-the-box ways that you can use your sticky notes just to have a little more fun and to do something different. These sticky notes are from SticKeys, and I do have a discount code which I will leave in the description box below. Let me know which out-of-the-box style you like better, the stamping or the printing, and also let me know if you have tried either of these. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that little gray bell so that you'll receive notification each time I upload a new video. Be sure to check the community tab and my stories for updates throughout the week. Also, check us out over at patreon.com/Scrapcraftastic for exclusive content and digital downloads. You can find me across social media at Scrapcraftastic. Visit my website and shop at Scrapcraftastic.com. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.